Okay, so here's the absolute key. The theory isn't just saying that your brain causes your thoughts, like a rock causes a splash. It's making a much bolder claim. It's saying your thoughts are your brain activity. The feeling of being happy is a specific chemical reaction in your brain. The experience of tasting chocolate is a certain neurophysiological state. They're not two different things. They're one and the same thing.
The classic analogy here, and it's a really good one, is lightning. For thousands of years, people saw lightning and they knew about electricity, but they thought they were two totally different things. Then science came along and proved that lightning is a massive electrical discharge. The identity theory says the mind and brain are just like that, two different concepts for the exact same physical thing.
So why was this idea so popular? Well, a big part of it comes down to a principle that scientists and philosophers love called Occam's razor. Basically, the simplest explanation is probably the best one. And this theory is simple. It gets rid of any need for mysterious, non-physical stuff like souls or mind stuff. It keeps everything in the physical world that we can actually study. It reduces the mind down to the physical brain. Okay, but to really nail this down, we have to get crystal clear on a super important difference. The difference between two things being correlated and two things being identical. They are not the same thing.
On one side, you've got correlation. Think about hearts and kidneys. In most animals, if you find a heart, you're gonna find kidneys. They always show up together. But they are obviously two totally separate organs. Now look at the other side, identity. Water and H2O aren't two separate things that just hang out together. They are two different names for the exact same stuff. The identity theory is arguing the mind-brain connection is like water and H2O, not like hearts and kidneys.
And just to be super clear, this isn't just playing games with words. This is a claim about how the world actually is. We had the concept of pain forever, long before we knew anything about the firing of nociceptors. The theory says these two different ideas are actually pointing to the very same physical event. Two different labels, one single thing happening in reality.
But philosopher Hilary Putnam pointed out a huge problem. This is what's called multiple realisability, and it's a really powerful argument. Let's break it down. Identity theory says human pain is identical to one specific brain state. We'll call it N1. But hey, a dog feels pain too, and its brain is different, so its pain state would be N2. And right there, you see the problem. If pain equals N1 and pain also equals N2, then N1 has to equal N2. But we know that's not true. A human brain state is not a dog brain state. It's a flat-out contradiction. So the big point here is that one mental state, like pain, can be realized in lots of physical ways. Basically, if an alien can have the same thought as you, that thought can't be just one physical thing.
Now, a die-hard identity theorist could try to fight back. They could say, fine, human pain and dog pain are just two totally different kinds of mental states. But, I don't know, that just feels wrong, doesn't it? When we talk about pain, we're talking about that awful feeling. A dog that's whimpering and a person crying out seem to be sharing the same type of bad experience, even if their internal wiring is completely different.